Hello people of the internet, look what I've got here. Yes, more Ohuhu pens, and they were purchased with my own money. I had someone complain that a video I made was sponsored. For the record, I have never done a sponsored video, ever. Sponsored means you get paid money to show something. The only things I've ever done is sometimes been sent stuff for free. Very rarely, most of the time I say no. I'll probably make a video about that at some point, but these were purchased with my own money, specifically because this is a new set of 80 of the journal pens. Now, I had a set of 40 of the journal pens. I've given them away now. I'll put a picture here of them in the box. I reviewed them, and if I remember rightly, they came out very good. In fact, they came out as good as the old Ohuhu art markers that were discontinued. Now, I still have my ones of them. Let me just grab them. 1, 2. I'm just going to get the 2 boxes out. There's 3 boxes like this. But these, I've put everything away that's here now. I've made a right mess. Just tidied up my room as well. Sorry. Right, okay. So these came out ages ago. These are the Ohuhu art markers, and these were pretty much a rip-off of Tombow markers, and I did a review of them. Is it that one? Tombow Norris? No. Oh, I don't know if I've got this was the blending out of them on watercolour paper, so you can see, look, they blended out really lovely with water on watercolour paper. And I think way back when I reviewed these art markers, and I will link it down below and up there, I said they were as good as Tombow's, and I was really surprised. Then these got discontinued, unfortunately. And a couple of years later, hang on, let me put the lid on, stop the rattling, move those to one side. A couple of years later, Ohuhu brought out the journal markers, journal pens. That's these. Actually, I found this. This is the swatch of the 40 when they came out, and they were all right. I didn't see what their market was, right? Especially as Ohuhu have always made. Where's the zip? There. This type of marker. These are the very first ones that they brought out, water-based markers. And then more recently, Poop. You remember my review on these? I have reviewed these. You may not remember. You may not have seen it. You may just be coming here because of these. But I have reviewed these as well. These are in a very similar case. 60 paper friendly. Go watch the video. Colour markers. And they look like this. And when I was testing these, I seem to remember that these were very similar to the... No, they wasn't. I was going to say they were similar to the journal markers. They wasn't. The journal markers and the old art markers were very similar. These I found were less water movable and all the good things that you should do with water-based markers. I did a massive video and a follow-up video. They'll both be linked down below. So when I saw a new set of the journal markers, an 80 set, so it's double the size of the old one. This is the old one. I've still got the swatch sheet. I thought, I've got to have them. And they was on special offer for only 20 quid. They're 26.99 now as of today. But if you're interested, when I get to the end of it, I don't know what they're going to be like yet. When I get to the end of the video, if you're interested, hold on until they drop down in price, because they usually do. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, first of all, is have a look at them. Let's start at the beginning. Start at the beginning, Lily. Don't get so excited because you've got new pens. Let us have a look. Ohuhu marker pens for journaling, lettering. So that's what they're marketing them as. I love the cases that the Ohuhu stuff comes in now. See if I can get you up a little bit, because it's quite a big case. There you go. These are good cases. Right, what do we get? Have I already opened this? Because this feels really similar. Oh, it's very similar to the... Oh, it's round the other way to the Poop ones. Look at that though. Compare that with a Poop one. Pupe. The lids are the same. caps are the same, the bodies are the same, the ends are the same. They've just got, yeah, look, fine liner, both say fine liner, both say brush. One's got black writing, one's got silver writing. Oh, it's going to be so interesting to compare them. Do any of them have any names? I picked the exact right one. Look at that. Woohoo! They both have the same names and numbers. Oh, this is going to be so interesting. Are these £20 journal pens the same as the Pupe markers? Better, worse, more water resistant, more waterproof? I can't wait to play. I'm so excited. Right, let's get these back in the right ones. That's Pupe. That's journal. So look, you get 60 and a swatch sheet in the Pupe. Look, I'm calling it Pupe now rather than poop. And you get swatchy sheet, swatch sheet, warning, keep out of reach of children. I wonder if these are toxic. Avoid contact with skin, glasses, clothing. If you get contact in your eye, rinse it out. Do not eat the product. Use in a well ventilated environment, and remember to clean the countertop and wash your hands after use. It's really scary kind of. But the other one had that. They're supposed to be water based. Put a little colouring book in there, couldn't you? I wonder what size colouring book would fit in there. Would one of them little you know, one of them fit in there? No, too big. That's a shame. Little ooh, got distracted by pretty colours. Look at them, they're in colour order as well. Oh, be still my beating heart. Light yellow, yellow, orangey, pinky, red, purple, 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 green, dark green, browns, grey, black. Oh, I do love a rainbow. Before I even unpack these, I just love them in their case. They're worth 20 quid just for the thrill and the strokeability. But let's have a look. Oh, I don't know what to do, whether to... I don't want to do a new swatch sheet. I just want to play. I don't want to sit at the computer. I've been at the computer all week. This is my day off. I want to play. So I'm going to use this and see what colours we've got different. So, oh, let's put a bit behind it. A bit of squidge behind it, just in case. Oh, I've just had a diamond painting avalanche. Please hold the line. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I was sorting out some of my diamond painting things the other day because I sent some bits and pieces to someone, and yeah, I've now had an avalanche. Right, let's get my legs under the desk and let's have a look. So this one's pale yellow, and the old set had a pale yellow as well, so I'm going to do it alongside. We'll do a bit of colouring in them. I just want to see which colours we get new. So canary yellow, canaria yellow, that was in the old ones. There's double the amount of colours in this, so yellow cream, that was in the old one. Melon yellow. Melon yellow is new. Da, 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 da. That's melon yellow. Probably should do a swatch sheet for these really, because deep yellow, that was in the old one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What colour is melon yellow then? How have they incorporated that colour into their... Oh, they called it 101. Interesting. Oh, I'll tell you what the other interesting thing is. The stickers are black, like the ones on the Pupe. I wonder if they're using the same stickers because they're using the same colour number. I wonder if these are exactly the same pens and they'll work in exactly the same way. They're just rebadging them as journal pens to appeal to a separate market. So they're trying to capitalise on the colouring market, and also the lettering and calligraphy market. Not me. I'm not being cynical, but I'm just saying. Right, that was Arcacia 98. So another new number. 44 mustard. Yeah. Another new number, and because they've put them in order, it's up there somewhere. 43 lemon green. Okay, I put Lennon last time, but this is lemon green. Oh, that looks greenier. Smooth it down a little bit. Just a little. That looks greenier. Oh no, maybe not. It's drying down. Olive 55. That was here. This is very bright, this one. Look at the lid on this one. This looks like a highlight pen. It's called Fluorescent Yellow. And it's number 73, which we had before as well. Wow, that's bright. That is super bright. That is just a highlighter pen. What's that called? Loquat. We had that before. I only had 3 new ones so far. We're on the first strip and we've only had 3 new ones. This one is number 5, Marigold. Okay, so 5 wasn't in the other set, so this is a new one. Orange, or just orange. It's a very vivid orange. That's number 7. So you can see they left a spot for that one. I did say, I think, when I did this swatch sheet, ooh, they've left some numbers. I wonder if we're going to get a bigger set. And here it is. Yay! I don't actually know how long it's been out. I only bought it recently. This is number 8. This is French Vermilion. Not here. Not in the old set. I only bought it last 2 weeks, I think. It's the first time I've had a chance to see. Oh, it's maybe 3 weeks. First chance I've had a chance to sit down and do it. This is 132 Amber Orange, the one we just looked at. The one that's in the Pupe Markers. Did I do a swatch sheet for the Pupe Markers? I'm not sure I did, you know. I think I just did straight testing of Fluorescent Orange is this one. Straight testing of their ability to be paper friendly. Side note, so you don't have to watch it. For colouring, I wouldn't consider them paper friendly. There's a whole video about it. Right, so moving on to the pinks now. I do love the feel of these pens. They're nice pens. They've got a good brush, a good fine tip. I didn't show the fine tip. It's like a proper fine tip. They're definitely better build quality than their old pens used to be. Right, what colour is this? 114 Blush Pink. So that's a new one. I just hope that they're going to be as good as the Tombos. Because for 20 quid for 80, it's bargain price. Fruit Pink 103. We had that, surprisingly. And then 13 Pastel Rose. We had that. Got to go this one way out of the case because this bit won't go through the band, so you've got to pull it up. 16. Nope, we didn't have 16, which is Vivid Red. Okay, not sure I'd call that Vivid Red. It looks like a magenta dark pink to me. Got to keep an eye on the sun. The sun's coming up. This one's called 14 Deep Scarlet Red. Oh, it's over there. And French Vermilion was over there as well. Oh no. Oh wow, I've missed loads. Not missed loads. We already had that as well. Vivid Red. So. And French Vermilion we already had, which was on the page over here, this one. So one of these, probably that one. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new ones so far. I've got to keep an eye on jumping over there. I obviously put them in colour order, or maybe they was in colour order in the box. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. I've slept since then. Deep Scarlet Red we've just done, 14, yep, and 17 Carmine. Right, so 17 is a new one. Carmine. Keep my eye on the game. Stop chatting so much. 15 Coral Red. No. So that is new. And Red Rose 84. Dog Rose. That's a lovely colour, that one. Really nice. Next up, Geranium 102. Nope, so that's a new colour. Lots of new reds. That's quite good because there was really only in the smaller set, the 40 set. It was a fairly decent range, but there was really only that one red, wasn't there? I'm going to have to shut the curtains in a second. Sun is right above the tree. I think I remember at the time saying they should probably not have bothered with 6 fluorescent colours and given us more reds. But let me shut the curtain and I'll be back because the sun's coming up. Well, it's up now. That's it, we're behind the curtain now, which means it's darker for me. Can I have a little bit of light coming? Yeah, a little bit like that, that's alright. Good-o. Where did I get to? Geranium. So do we move straight onto the purples now? Yes. Looks like a few purples. We have Hollyhock, number 19. Yeah, we had that. And Fluorescent Violet, we had that. And Bold Mauve, 94. Nope, that's a new one. It's a nice colour actually, a nice proper purple. And we've got this is going to be fluorescent, isn't it? Fluorescent pink, don't even check the number, 65, 75, yeah. What is next? Quite excited about these. I do love a new thing. Dog Rose, got that, 20. It's quite nice seeing all the new colours, apart from my cocked up and 3 of them aren't new, in one place. Vivid Pink is next. Number 21. 19, 25, 23, 20, 22. So this is a new one. Not sure I'm going to fit the 40 new colours down that gap there. Azalea Purple, 22. Okay, on to the next flap, as it were, which is like the bluey purple ones. And this one is Soft Violet, 18. That is over there, so it was in the other set as well. Blue Violet, 24, is that? Yeah, 24. 24 Blue Violet. What I will do is I'll put this swatch sheet up on my Ko-fi. I don't think it's there already. I'll put both this one, the 41, and the 81, the new 81. Because I will want to put these on a swatch sheet myself. So if I'm going to do it for myself, I might as well upload it onto my Ko-fi. 23 Clematis. Once we've done this boring old swatch, we're going to play with them in a colouring book and compare them to the Pupe 85. There's no point in me, what's it called? Deep reddish purple. There's no point in me comparing these to the art markers because you can't get them anymore. I think they maybe got some kind of copyright strike against them or something. Who knows? I'm just speculating. Don't quote me. 26. They were just so similar to the that was 26 Pastel Blue. They were so similar to the Tombos. I did say at the time, I think, oh, I don't know how they've got away with this. 27 Process Blue. We were very lacking in blues in the old set, weren't we? There was Fluorescent Blue, Indian Blue up here, and then these are greens really. So hopefully we've got some more blues in this one. That's Process Blue, which is nice. It's a cyan colour. And then we've got this one, Fluorescent Blue. Here we go, same ones again. I want new blues. Indian Blue, yeah, we had that one, didn't we? I saw that, yeah, that's that one. Come on, where are the new blues? Ooh, Cyanine Blue. That's definitely a new one. I've not seen that one before. 99. Ooh, dark. Like a dark blue. By the way, if you want to see how they're going through, not much really. This is on 120 GSM paper. Don't know what the poundage is. I only work in grams per square metre. 86 Ultramarine. See, we never even had an ultramarine in the last set. Oh, that's a nice. I was going to say, look, you could see the difference, but now they're drying down. There isn't much difference, is there? I wonder what the sort of like maximum set you can have before there is no differentiation between colours. You know them 500 sets of alcohol markers. This is mint green light number 35. What is that, 500 sets? Is there a marked difference between, you know, all 500 pens? Or is there sort of like a maximum? You have like, them 3 yellows are like light, medium and dark, and then they go into the orange. It's like 3 yellows the saturation point of having enough yellows? Or could you have 10 yellows and there still be a marked difference between the pens? This one's peacock green, which we had in the old set. These are the kind of things I wonder. Right, this is royal blue 29, and we never had that. 24, 28. Yeah, we never had royal blue. Oh, is that similar to the others? No, it's more of a like a dark denim, really. The two above it do look very similar. I want to. Where's me nice sky blue? We need a pastel range. Give me a pastel range of these pens. But I guess if they're tailored for people doing journal and lettering, but people who do journaling, they like doing the, you know, like using the Tombows to do the lines and things like that in journals. I watch journalers. I know what you guys do. 31. Yep, this one's not in here. It's called Night Blue. I want more light colours. What do you reckon the next thing is after this 80 set? Are they going to bring out a 120 set with another 40 colours? This one is called Petroleum Blue. Should really show you the right way around. Petroleum Blue, 87. Another new one. I was going to say that's probably going to be a very similar colour. Well, it is a step darker, because petroleum blue is usually a dark colour. Oh, and then we've got black blue. Now, black blue is a term used in fountain pen ink. This is going to be interesting to see. That is 3 dark blues there. Where's me light blue though? Where's me light blue? Right, that's the 3rd little section done. I think we have 2 sections left now. We're on to the greens. And one thing I like about this, look, all the greens, boom. Oh, I do like this set. All the greens are there. All the blues and purples are there. All the browns. You know what I mean? You haven't got a couple of greens going over to that one. If you want a green, that's the section you're looking in. I like stuff like that because I'm a little bit, whoops, just knocked you. I'm a little bit pedantic about things going perfectly sorted out and in order. Right, wave blue this one's called. Oh, there's me just telling you all the greens are there, and there's wave blue. But wave blue didn't exist before. It's number 32. I mean, that must be a wave in the dirty Thames, because that is not blue, not green. It's like a grey. It's like a dark grey. That is dirty water. Don't get in them waves, people of the internet. Right, what have we got next? Light green, 42. 42, we had that one before. And then we've got, what we got next? 79, fluorescent green. I guess they're working on the if it ain't broke, don't fix it methodological theory. Veronese green, 92. 92, did we have that before? We did not. It's quite a nice green. Before, the greens in the 40 set were very natural looking greens. We didn't have any of them, apart from the fluorescent. I really should go back and watch my old videos to see what I said. Oh, look at this. There is some leakage going on in this pen. Can you see? Round the seal. It's very wet. I'm scared to open this now. Oh, it's not too bad. I've already got pen all over me, look. What fun. 41, bud green. We had that one before. One of those naturally colours like I talk about. hard to get out this bottom section. Ocean green, 91. Never had that before. That's a new one. What's next? Emerald green, 39. We had 40. We had it over here. It's almost like they separated them out last time, didn't they? Because these are the really intense jewel colours. That must have been how they were in the... I seem to remember the box had 4 quarters and it was almost like the pastels, the neutrals, the fluorescents, and the sort of gemmy jewelly colours, because that's over there with the darker colours. I'm going to have to go back and watch that video. 45, olive. I thought I just saw olive. Oh no, it's just olive. Yep, that's a new one. That is very brown looking. Right, and we have like 6 or 7 more greens, so I'm quite excited for what these are. Bronze green, 93. We've not got that. That's just sort of that patinary green that you get on old garden furniture. Then we've got deep olive green, 37. We didn't have that before. These two always remind me of 42, 43 in alcohol markers. If you know, you know. 107 ink green. That's not a colour we've had before. And wow, that is dark. Really dark. That doesn't even look green. It does. It's a really dark, like forest green. Okay, we've got a nice light one coming now, which is 100 green shadow. Same name as the alcohol marker. It's pale blue looking. On one end, oh, look at this one. It is the wind of mint. What is that? Is that like a whisper of mint? Or is that like when you eat too many mints, the kind of wind that you get? I don't know. What does that mean, the wind of mint? It is a nice spearminty colour. Acid green, we had that one over here, and I remember at the time thinking I wouldn't call that acid green. That's actually quite a nice green. Acid green I always think of is more that, you know, slime, sludge. Right, 38 mint green. We didn't have that before. Interesting. And we've got one more green before we go on to the last tranche. 89 holly green. No. So we do have in this 80 set a whole load more greens, which I think was very much needed. So they look really good. So we've got more reds, more greens, more blues. Well, look, at the end of the day we've got 40 more pens, so we are going to have more of moreness. So on to the next, the last one, and it looks like they've got 2 like light skin coloured here before they move on to like the browns, and then there's randomly a red. I wonder what that one's called. Bloody red. Exactly, why is that bloody red there? Why isn't it with the reds? I guess they decided it's a neutral. We'll find out in a second, won't we? Let's get ourselves all lined up. And what have we got first of all? We have got cherry white, number 9, which is a very, very... Oops, move you back down again so you can see what's occurring. Very, very... Cherry white is a very, very light... like a peachy colour, I guess. And then we've got orange pink, number 11. Yeah, I don't know why it's called orange pink. Again, maybe it's just like a peachy pink. And then we've now got henna 52, which we had before. And we have shadow orange 96. We didn't have that one before, so that's good. I will say the box of 40 is still available and it's $14.99. So if you wait for this to go down to 20 quid, you're getting 40 more pens for another £5. That is a good price 58, is that 58? 58 terracotta. Yep, we never had that before. And gold yellow 97, we never had that before. Don't know why it's called gold yellow, that's just a brown. What we got next, we got brick brown 82, we never had that before. Those two look very similar. Very similar indeed. Then we've got bloody red. I know I've not got that before. I would have remembered seeing... Ooh, it's like mahogany. Would have been nicer to call that sort of like redwood or mahogany. But no, it's called bloody red. Looks like dried blood rather than fresh blood. This one is called Argyle 83. We never had that before. Then we've got 49 pecan, which we did have before. Yeah, there was a very limited selection of browns last time as well. I mean, let's be fair, it's 40 pens. I think they did quite well. It was quite well considering how many pens they were. They just sort of went off into obscure ones before they did the basics. Like fluorescence, obscure before you do the basics. What's this one? Burn ochre. And they've used a 0 instead of a O for the ochre. Well, it looks like that to me anyway. And that's a new one. Let's put it here because we are running out of space for new ones. And then what is this one? Bitter chocolate. These names are familiar. Are these the names of the alcohol markers? That's a real deep brown. And then we're on to the greys, and there's just 3 greys and a black. I don't remember there being any greys last time. Oh, this is wisteria. And last time it was all the way over here, which, to be fair, it is like a light cool grey. So I guess what they've done is decided it isn't the pale purple that a wisteria is. It's actually a light grey. This one's called Purple Grey 5. Purple Grey 5. 105. Last time it was called Purple Grey 2, unless I labelled it wrong. But that's the second grey. And then we have a third grey, which is called Heron. Like the bird. So let's stick that down there. Oh, it's got a lot of red in that grey. I've just drawn on my desk with it. Actually, where I've drawn on my desk, you really can see. You can really see the red in it on my desk. And then last of all, we've got black. And we did have that last time. So just for completeness, I've just done that there, that black. Sorry, I was off frame. I get too excited. I forget to look at the camera. So for completeness, we will just count that we've got 40 new ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh, because we had bitter chocolate last time. Fine. Bitter chocolate was in there last time and I didn't notice it. I shall put that there. And I shall cross that off there. Okay, good. So we know what the new 40 are. Let's play with them in a colouring book. Okay, I'm just going to remove that out of the way to get rid of the shine for a second. This little fuzzy book, I have coloured in it before. These were these the water-based? Yeah, I think these were the Pupe paper-friendly ones. That's alcohol markers. I was doing a comparison. I'm not sure I ever uploaded that video, but I'm going to use this same book. So let's find... this one was interesting. This was all water-based markers, actually. You'll find this in the Pupe video that I uploaded, and I think that's... I've got the letters there, so I know what it is. It's like the first edition Ohuhus and the Arteses and all that kind of stuff. It was comparing which ones were actually more paper friendly. I am going to compare these with the Pupe in this colouring book live now. Live on the internet. Let's find a picture. Should I do this? Should I do the corn? Let's keep it all together and do the corn. Right. So, put my flaps back in. Let's have a look what colour I want for corn. Just went and got myself a cup of tea. And the sun's moved, so I'm going to have to close that little bit of window. I thought I had my colouring book out already. I did. Oh yeah, that was it. I was getting the yellow out, weren't I? I was picking my colour for my corn. Oh, right. What colour? Damn you, son. Which colour for my corn? I think that yellow cream, you know. Let's see if that one exists in the Pupe. Here's the Pupe. Does yellow cream exist? Oh, I'm not sure it does. Let's have a look at the little list rather than peeping everyone out. Pale lemon yellow or Arcadia. 95. Canary yellow. Marigold. Melon yellow exists in both. Should we do that one? Yes, you agree with me. Oh, very good. So, or marigold. Does marigold exist in both? Yeah. I'm going to pull out both marigold and melon yellow in the Pupe, and then marigold and melon yellow wherever you are. Marigold. Oh, interesting. So Pupe, journal pen. So these are both 101 melon yellow, and the lids are the same. Everything looks the same apart from the fact that it's got, you know, the different writing. This is marigold. Oh, that's why I pulled mustard out, number 5. I thought I was going to show you something exciting that it's a totally different colour, but it's not. I thought we had marigold. Did we have marigold? Or is it a really orangey colour? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. Everything is the same. Lids are the same, tips are the same, stickers are the same. Everything's the same, apart from one's Pupe and one's journal pen. So, let's colour. Let's do it. Let's do some corn. This is going to be very orangey corn. So we'll start with the journal pens. Now when you do, I'll probably need to put something behind it. I have no, oh, I already have. Very good. You have to be careful with water-based, because don't go over and over and over. Oh, it's smearing up the lines. Can you see that? Going over a second time. Shouldn't have gone over a second time. I was trying to make it better. And let's do the Pupe one. We'll have to go over a second time. With this is also smearing up the lines. And for complete this, I am going to go over a second time. They look like two separate colours, don't they? They look like two different colours. That one's more orangey and that one's more... This was both the melon yellow. So you can see that's the paper friendly and that's the journal pens. Right, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do it in the marigold. And I'm going to do half and half, and I'm not going to go over. So this, starting with the Pupe. 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes. And then we'll go to the journal pen and we'll finish it off. That is a different colour. That, people of the internet, is a different colour. Looks like quite nicely shaded, as I've done that deliberately. But they are both marigold. Both got the same colour. Maybe that one is a little bit more orange. I'm not sure. I'm just going to flash the light on it a minute so I can see. Now they're same colour. They're same colour. But yeah, they are a different colour on there. So before we look at that, look at the back of it. That looks orange and that looks like a dark yellow. So that's interesting, isn't it? So before we even start, the colours are not same name, same colour numbers as the Pupe, different colours. Let's just do another bit of colouring, purely because I like colouring and I like playing with new pens. Let's do a bit of the green. I've got to pick one that's in both again. Let's have a look at the Pupe ones. Ooh, my pens are going on the floor. It's a massively long snake of pens. It's really difficult to keep them on the desk. Right, what we got here? We've got Bud Green 41. We know that exists, and we've got Veronese Green. So Bud Green 41. One of these light ones, won't it? Yeah, Bud Green and where's Veronese? There it is. We've got two greens there out of the Pupe markers, and then Bud Green. Is that you? Bud Green, yes. And Veronese. Is that one? Yes, 92. There we go. So one of each pens. Let's do some leaves. Let's do one of each. Let's do one there with the journal markers first, because that's the pens that we are reviewing here now today. I will say, if you're very careful, that's the good thing about water-based markers, is they don't seep over the lines. They'll only go over the lines if you, like I just did, go over the lines. And now this is the Pupe one. Look at that, that is a different colour. I wonder if they're the same ink but different formulations, and consequently that dilutes the colour. Look at those. They are both Bud Green. One in the Pupe paper-friendly markers and one in the journal markers. So interesting. I'm going to just colour a couple more leaves now because I've got the urge to, and I might as well. And I'm going to use the same two pens because I cannot believe they're so different, considering that they're both the same colour, name and number. Okay, right, and let's use this, the other two, the Veronese, to do these leaves, I think. So start with the journal pen. I'm going to do half and half of this. That should be fun, shouldn't it? Oh, that's really wet still. I can feel it under me hand. Okay, so that is the journal pen, and this is the Pupe coming next. Oh, I prefer the colour of the Pupe one. That is more of a natural sort of green compared to that one. So let's carry on there. This is the thing, you can still colour with water-based markers. Like 20 quid, you've got 80 colours here. So you don't need to spend a fortune on alcohol markers, but alcohol markers do give you a much smoother finish. Okay, so that's the Veronese in both the Pupe and the journal markers. So I'm going to do one more test, which I don't know if it's relevant, but I want to do it anyway. And that test is kind of like what I've done here, to see how they blend out with water. Just out of interest. Now, this was how the old art markers, the Ohuhu art markers, blended out. Really good. And I'm sure I've done it before with the other Ohuhus somewhere along the line. I'm going to have to move quickly because this is going to blur because it doesn't like it. So, let me get water. Hold. Let's get everything. Right, I have a water brush which is making water come out. It's a bit stained. That red on there won't come off. It's just stained, so you can see. Look, oh, water. So let's do. This is Pupe. 1, 2, 3. Blend in with water, and it doesn't really move at all. I remember that about the Pupe ones, because a lot of people commented about that. You know, water-based markers should be moved with water. And then this is the Veronese again in the new journal pens. Sorry, they're not new. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they move a whole lot more. Look at that. You could really do some things with that. That is literally, this is what I said about the journal pens last time. They do remind me very much of the old art markers. This is a bargain for 20 quid. You can see, compared to the Pupe markers, there isn't much different straight colouring in a colouring book, but you get the benefit of being able to do this. Plus, there's 80 of these and there's only 60 of the Pupe markers. I'm calling that review done. And in conclusion, I would say, if you're in the market for, don't just go be crazy like me and go and buy another set of markers for the sake of it, but if you're in the market for some water-based markers to play with, maybe for journaling, maybe for calligraphy, because they've got a lovely soft flexible brush tip, so you could do, you know, lettering if you so desire. I can't do lettering anymore, but if you wanted them for that, but if you wanted them for colouring and you're deciding between these or the Pupe, get these, because they colour as well straight in the colouring book as Pupe. You get 20 more colours and you can blend them out with water. So if you wanted to do, you know, put them on a palette and blend them out with water, they're going to work really well. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. I really enjoy playing with these pens, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I like these. I definitely like these. These are good. I think these are going to be my go-to water-based marker. If you're interested in seeing more reviews on water-based markers, have a look at this playlist here. Take care, everyone. Don't forget you can always subscribe. Bye.